Good afternoon, guys. Good to see you. So, today we're gonna go into in a moment of change. So, with all these changes happening all across the world, we have to know where we fit as children of God. So, we're gonna go to 2 Kings chapter 7. We're reading from verse 3 to verse 5, and then we'll drop to verse 8 because I just want to show exactly what happened in the scripture, and I'll explain the verses in between. So it says this: And there were 4 leprous men at the entering in of the gate, and they said one to another, Why sit we here until we die? If we say we will enter into the city, then the famine is in the city, and we shall die there. And if we sit still here, we die also. Now therefore come and let us fall unto the host of the Syrians. If they save us alive, we shall live, and if they kill us, we shall but die. And they rose up in the twilight to go unto the camp of the Syrians. And when they were come to the uttermost part of the camp of Syria, behold, there was no man there. And verse 8 says, And when these lepers came to the uttermost part of the tent, they did eat and drink, and carried thence silver and gold and raiment, and went and hid it, and came again, and entered into another tent, and carried thence also, and went and hid it. So, today we're talking about in a moment of change. So, here are these leprous men. They went into the Syrians' quarters, and the interesting thing is they were suffering. They were in famine. They were probably about to starve to death, and they made a choice to get up and to go to the next place. And when they went, to their amazement, there was nobody there. There was nobody there to fight with. There was nobody there to kill them. There was nobody there. But all the while they were sitting back in their own tents, they were going through a famine, they were starving, they were suffering. And it was only when they decided to change the way they thought and change what they did and went to the next camp, they were able to see increase, they were able to see treasures, they were able to see, wealth in a different dimension. And sometimes we sit there pondering on a word God has given us. We sit there pondering on something God has said to us. And sometimes our funds are being depleted. It's like we dig in a hole in our bags of money. It's like, we are going through drought in that moment. And God is saying, all you have to do is go forward. That's all God requiring us to do. Change is hard. We never know what to expect. We never know what we're going to get. But one thing I do know is, in order for change to happen, we have to do something. We have to get up and move. We can't just keep sitting in the same place. We would always sit. T.D. Jakes, one of my mentors, says, if you always did what you always done, you will always get what you always got. And that statement is so true, because if you keep doing the same thing, you end up carrying on the cycle over and over again. And then what happens? You don't come out of the situation. God has placed answers. God has placed wealth. God has placed increase. God has placed so many things in your next step that you are missing out on because you feel to change. You feel to get up. and go. You fail to move on the word God has given you. So I'm not just speaking to you today, but I'm also speaking to myself, because there are some things God is telling me to get up and move on, and I need to do that. And I'm saying you need to do that as well. So let us move forward in change. When Moses died and Joshua took over, Joshua had to get up and cross the Israelites over the river Jordan. He had to get up and move. He had to move on the word of God. So today, I decree and declare that we are all moving on the word of God. I decree and declare we are moving forward. I decree and declare we will utterly destroy all our enemies as we move into the next dimension God has for us. Time to move to the next level. And in order to do that, we have to do it in a moment of change. Thanks so much for listening. I pray this would bless you. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.